Yo, what is up guys, welcome back, King here. So in the before video I showed you guys how to install Windows operating system. In this video I'm going to show you guys what the steps to do after you have installed your Windows operating system. So first things first, go to the search bar and type Internet Explorer to get Google Chrome, and over here you can type Google Chrome download, and the first link here, and it will say download Chrome, and if you click down, it is for Windows 10 already. So if you click download, it will download, and a few steps for installation. After you have installed the Google Chrome, go ahead and open it. But before you go ahead with any of the links, I would surely prefer you guys to install the McAfee or any other antivirus software. McAfee or any other antivirus protection software. So it's actually the McAfee right now is an offer, so if you guys want to grab one McAfee for a device, it's for multi-device also guys, so that's actually the best deal. So I would prefer to install and download the McAfee Total Protection for your PC to protect your browser and giving you a VPN or private network. So after you have enabled McAfee or any other antivirus protection you have, go ahead and type ASUS ROG B450S motherboard drivers. So since I'm using an ASUS ROG B450F motherboard, I'm going for this one. So any kind of motherboard you can find in the ASUS website itself. All you need to do is go to the search bar and type your motherboard name, and after the motherboard name you have entered, just write drivers. That's it. So OS, I'm using an Windows 10 64-bit operating system, so this is for BIOS guys. So if you are actually having an older, but actually this is the recent ones which have been released, so it's been nearly 5 to 6 months this BIOS has been released, so most of you guys have been updated, or if you have not updated, I will show you the steps. So just click download, let us rest it here for some time, and let we go continue with the other things. Audio drivers, LAN drivers, and these are actually utility drivers and chipset drivers, SATA and qualified vendor test. So the last these three, actually I don't prefer them much, but LAN driver you need for the internet connection, audio driver for any headphones or any headset you're connecting, they need to work. BIOS, I'll show you guys later. So I have everything, so all you need to do is just click on them, they will start, and go ahead, click on them again. All you need is open this folder, and here it will show ASUS setup. Click it, extract all. I already extracted it. So once you have actually extracted it, it will just install and it will be gone. That's it guys, no more work for it. And yep, mostly that's all for the motherboard. After you have installed the LAN driver guys, the same applies for the audio drivers also. The audio drivers also will install, but there will be no desktop icons or any other things, they just go away, that's it. So the next you need to go is NVIDIA GeForce Experience. So if you are using an NVIDIA graphic card, this is really helpful for you guys. If you are an AMD user, I'll put a link in the description down below. So go ahead, download now. It will ask a few things, install it, and this should actually look like this. So what is this actually mainly used for? This is used for downloading the latest media drivers to optimize your game to the fullest as possible. For example, the latest driver which came was for Minecraft RTX, and yep, here we have many games, and my Minecraft is fully optimized. And yep, so if you go ahead to drivers, you have the latest drivers. So if you don't think that you're having a latest drivers, don't worry, just click check for update and you will have a message over here. If you go to settings, it will show my rig, and I'm having the latest driver version, all this processor, graphic card. And I still cannot believe this thing guys, for VR we are not capable of playing with the VR because we don't have an Intel Core i5 490 equivalent or higher. Oh my gosh, yo, come on man, this is AMD Ryzen 5 3600. It is equivalent or more than even Intel Core i5 8th gen, or even maybe 9th gen, or even take the 10th gen, man. We have PCIe Gen 4 Express Lane. We got many frames than Intel i5 10th gen processor as well. We got low latency. We got 6 more extra threads than 9th gen, man. Oh my gosh, come on. That's really annoying this. Okay, let's close this. And the second thing is, after you have installed the NVIDIA, and yeah, apart from installing the latest drivers, you can also record your gameplay using the NVIDIA GeForce Experience drivers. So second thing, if you are using an Asus ROG motherboard, this is really important for you guys. Guess what? RGB. Yep. So go ahead and install. Oops, it's download this one. So go ahead, choose a version. It's up to you guys. Oh, that's just a fake. You have got some wallpaper download and Asus Aura program. You can download it. Wait, why the hell is it taking me to Amazon? Oh my god, what the heck. So yep, you can go ahead to asus.com itself and you can download the Aura Sync program. So it will look like this. So what is actually mainly used for? It is used to control your lighting inside your computer. So yep, pretty much this is it. So we got so many options of RGB for us for over here. And since I'm using only one product from Asus ROG, it will show only motherboard. I am not using any other ROG stuff. And then go ahead, you need to install Steam. So what is Steam? Steam is nothing but a multi-platform gaming for especially built for gamers. So it is having a plenty of things to explain as well. So you got some store where you can buy games officially and sometimes cheaply. Steam will throw up many awesome sales game, and they sell games at really lower price than you have ever expected. So G2A, Steam, Origin, well, they all go in same manner. So you got some community workshop, actually where you can download mods for certain games. Market, where you can buy a few stuff if you want for your game. Broadcast, you can lively broadcast your gameplay, and this is just about and support. And once you have actually signed in, it will show friends. So if you're playing any games, if you want to be a friend of someone, you can just enter the Steam ID, you can become a friend of them. So shift plus tab, that's the in-game overlay for Steam. And then next, Origin for playing Battlefield 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield Bad Company 1, FIFA 18, FIFA 19, and Anthem. And yeah, Need for Speed. So you need to download it, and so here's a download, and I'm using a Windows 10 version. It's also available for Mac. So yep, it pretty much looks like this. I'm having Battlefield 5, 4, 3, 1, Battlefield Bad Company 2. I don't know what happened to Battlefield 2, so yep. And pretty much I think that's it. And yeah, OBS. So OBS is nothing but a open broadcasting software. So what it does actually, it records your gameplay in a really high, oh my god, I actually gone in a wrong link. Yep, here it is. Open broadcast software. So for it is free, download anything, and you can live stream on Twitch. See here, you can live stream on Twitch. It is also supported for GeForce RTX, and there are many other really cool features, guys. So if you have built a PC and followed all my steps, if you want, you can use NVIDIA GeForce Experience as well, or OBS Studio as well. It all depends on you guys. But the only thing is that I prefer to go with the OBS Studio is just because of a few microphone problem in the NVIDIA GeForce Experience. So right now I'm using a GeForce Experience to record record this stuff which I'm showing to you guys right now. But I'm using a really good microphone, but it actually sucks during the recording. But when I go to a different thing, like when I go to a video editor and edit my voice, it's really clearer. than Nvidia GeForce Experience. At the same time, OBS, it's actually good. It's actually good for everything. It's good for streaming, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, the video editing software I use, the CyberLink Power Director. So I bought it as a lifetime once. You can also buy one. So I think the sale is right now going on. And for the benchmarks, you need the really most important one, the MSI Afterburner. So everybody actually prefers this one. Yep, so you can go ahead and download it from the official MSI Afterburner. Link will be in the description down below, so don't forget to check it out as well. And then, but if you ask me guys, I actually don't prefer MSI Afterburner as well, because I got some few issues with that. While, like, how to say, during gameplay I will get stuck in the middle, or I will get so many lags when I open the MSI Afterburner. If I close it, I won't get anything. So sometimes it even showed the wrong CPU temperature. So I would prefer you guys to go ahead and install Ryzen Utility Master, AMD Ryzen Utility Master, for overclocking control. Yeah, I basically forgot about the overclocking control and guessing your CPU temperature, or I mean reading your CPU temperatures. So there are two ways you can overclock your PC. You can overclock with the help of these AMD Ryzen Master if you are using an AMD processor. For Intel processor, this does not apply. There are no any special drivers like this. For Intel, you have to go through the BIOS and then overclock it there. But for AMD, we got two choices over here. You can overclock with the help of AMD Ryzen Master or BIOS, but I would preferably go with the BIOS itself. So my PC is actually overclocked at 4 GHz, and I even changed the CPU cooler as well, so there's no thing for me. And then if you want to check out your PC or CPU rendering speed, go ahead and install Cinebench R20, which is really recent. So you can download it for free. You can get it from the Microsoft Store as well. I don't know exactly if it is free, so I got it over here, Cinebench. So all you need is open that program and hit that run button. It will run your CPU at, actually it just don't normally run your CPU. It will give a really heavy stress test over your CPU to see how much temperature it is actually reaching and what is the speed of the CPU. So you can overclock it and see, or you without overclocking itself you can run a Cinebench. So yep, for GPU rendering test I would go with the Heaven benchmarks, which is actually really good for me so far I have seen. Yep, we'll just run an gameplay and just render everything's really precisely to see how your GPU renders and how much temperature it is reading. Every reading you will get to know about it. But guys, if your PC shut down during any of these rendering tests, and at the same time, please do not put both the rendering tests at the same time. They are actually heavy stress tests. So if you put stress tests for both CPU and GPU as well, your motherboard may not be flexible for both of them, so any component may be severely damaged as well. And at the same time, heating that much temperature, you need to have a really good exhaust, otherwise you are done with burning your CPU as well as GPU. So don't run both of them at the same time, run them separately so that you can save your components. And then yep, this is Heaven benchmark. So now let's get to the updating the BIOS. So go to the downloads and you can see here Asus ROG B450F. What you need to do is you need to have a just 1 GB or 2 GB pen drive. Go ahead, copy this to the pen drive, shut down your system, insert the pen drive, go to the BIOS and click on the update BIOS or hardware boot drive and click the pen drive. It will show an image Asus ROG B450F and it will ask you, do you want to read this file? Click yes. It will read the whole file and see if the BIOS update is there. If you want to update your BIOS, click yes. Or else if you are having the same version of the BIOS, click no, exit the BIOS, restart your computer and eject the pen drive. That's it, simple as that. So right now you have officially updated your BIOS. You have to first enable your hard drive. So it will, if you're having two hard drives, like one is M.2 SSD where you have installed your Windows OS, and the other is 1 terabyte HDD of any kind, you have to go and type disk, and it will show create and format hard disk. So go ahead, and both of them are actually enabled in mine. Most of you guys won't be enabled, so this is actually my 1 terabyte HDD. I have installed my BIOS in my 250 gigabyte M.2 SSD. Go ahead, right click on it, but actually I have installed this disk or created this disk, so actually it is not showing me create disk. It will show create disk partition, and all you have to do is click yes, next, and dope, it's done. So after you have done, you can install games with the help of Steam, Origin, and any other things. So yeah, pretty much that's all for the video, guys. See you on the next video. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you, bye bye.